Welcome to Watch List. Today I'm going to go over my picks and updated power rankings for Week 12 of the NFL season. Starting with the rankings. Updated rankings show the Rams still at number 1. They have 14 of the possible first place votes. We also have 2 other teams receiving first place rankings, the Philadelphia Eagles and the Indianapolis Colts is first according to the New York Post. Second place, you can see highest ranking. Here's a kind of a weird one here. We've got the Kansas City Chiefs with the second place ranking over here from Pro Football Focus. I guess they do a whole different way of ranking things, not just by records. So they have the Chiefs there at number 2, as well as Baltimore at number 3. Even though they're both 5-5, they're their second and third best team, interestingly enough. Let's look down at the bottom real quick. Last place, Tennessee Titans again, remain last. They have been for a few weeks. And the Raiders are the only other team that have a last place. So they've got 2 of the, looks like the Ringer and also the Sharp Football Analysis have them last. Other than that, remains pretty much the same. There's not a lot of movement from last time. The big movers are the Los Angeles Chargers dropped 6 spots. They lost to Jacksonville, and it was a blowout, so that makes sense that they would lose or they would drop. But on the flip side, the Jacksonville Jaguars only went up 3 spots because of that win. The other biggest mover is the Kansas City Chiefs. They dropped 4 spots, even though, like I said, they have a second place ranking here and also 4th from Walter Football. But they lost to Denver, and they have a 5-5 record. It's kind of crazy there. And then on the others that went up, Denver went up by 3 spots with the win. Green Bay's up. Chicago and San Francisco are also up as well. And I already called it Jacksonville. So there are the updated rankings. And let's go ahead to see how we did last week. This was kind of a crazy week. I picked a whole bunch of upsets, and my instinct picks, I only was 9 wins, 6 losses, so that's 60%. Whereas the ranking picks got all except for 1 right, so they had 93%. 14 right and 1 loss. So the Los Angeles Chargers lost to Jacksonville, even though they were ranked higher last. They were ranked 11th versus 18. So there you go. So on the season, my ranking picks, I'm at 66%, whereas my instinct picks, I keep going down each week. So I'm down at 62% now. So let's get to the latest week and go ahead and make these picks. So we've got first the Buffalo Bills at the Houston Texans. I'm going to take Buffalo. Jets at the Ravens. I'm going to take Baltimore. Pittsburgh at Chicago. This one, I think, let me expand here and see. Pittsburgh has the possibility, I guess their highest ranking is 11. And the lowest Chicago ranking is 16. I'm going to go ahead and go with Pittsburgh, assuming that Aaron Rodgers will play, even though he hurt his wrist. Might be his last time ever to play against the Bears, so go with that. New England at Cincinnati. I'm going to take New England. They've won, what have they won, 8 in a row or something? New York at Detroit. I'm going to take Detroit. Minnesota and Green Bay. I'm going to take Green Bay. Minnesota hasn't proven anything recently with J.J. McCarthy at quarterback. Indianapolis Colts and the Kansas City Chiefs. This one's going to be a tough one. Let me expand again here. Colts have a 1 through 11, and I called out before Kansas City has that number 2 overall. If Kansas City is going to make the playoffs, they need to start winning. They're 5-5 right now, so I still think they are Kansas City. They're good. Their offense is coming on. I'm going to pick the Chiefs on this one. Seattle at Tennessee. Should be no surprise there. Jacksonville at the Cardinals. I'm going to take Jacksonville. Cleveland Browns and the Las Vegas Raiders. Who should I pick this time? they're really close. They're both low. I think Shadur Sanders is starting this week. If I look at the high-low, looks like the Raiders have a 25. They definitely fit within that range. Might as well pick Las Vegas there. Whoa, something happened with my keyboard. Let's see, Philadelphia and Dallas. I'm going to take Philadelphia. Atlanta and the Saints. This is another one. Kirk Cousins is getting the start this week for Atlanta. I think for the rest of the season. They're, I don't know, I mean, I guess New Orleans has a chance here at number 25. So if I just pick that based on, I don't know, I'll think about that one. And Tampa Bay versus the Rams. Probably. Tampa Bay a couple of weeks ago, I probably would have picked them, but right now they've got so many injuries. And yeah, they don't fit in that scenario that I like to go with. And then San Francisco over Carolina. So far I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 that are different. Let's see if there's anything else. You know, I actually see there's a lot of complaining about the Eagles right now, even though they are ranked second. And Dallas looked pretty good last week with that new defense. I think I'm going to take Dallas here. And then I'm going to take Atlanta with Kirk Cousins. I'm going to swap those two. What else do I want to do? Do I think the Browns with Shadur is going to win? Probably. I might take Cleveland as well. So there you go. Now I've only got 3 different ones. So I'm going to stick with that. I'll stick with the 3 different picks. Might be crazy, but I don't know. The rankings were pretty good last week at only 1 loss. So there you go. There's my picks. Thanks for watching.